Hello and welcome to iQuanta's YouTube channel. Today, the agenda of the session is 5 things to keep in mind before starting CAT 2025 preparation. 5 things. So it was like, when we were discussing that we should, give students some kind of aspirations for this entire year, how many could we calculate? And upon a lot of permutations, combinations, thinking upon a lot of things, we came up with 5 different ideas. It could be 7, 10, 12. We can keep on beating around the bush and putting in different ideas, but 5 are the most important ones. So, as I see here, a lot of people have joined in. How are you feeling? Are you guys feeling good? Hello, Vaibhav. All right. And what we are doing today at this time, this is something which will stay with you in the coming, not just coming months, but the coming life as well. So there can be multiple things which can be done. It can be, I can motivate you. I can tell you stories about motivation and understanding the need of dedication and all that stuff. Uh, but there should be something tangible, isn't it? Tangible. In those 5 things, 3 are tangible and 2 are intangible. We'll talk about each and everything there. Okay. Hey, good evening, everyone, once again. So let's start with the first thing. By the way, can you guys tell me what 5 things, or let's guess one thing which you feel is required for starting CAT? Oh, Shubham, really? That's great. And if you guys are working, some of you must be working. Yesterday, I put a video on what should a working professional do, how should he or she manage the time. I hope you have gone through it, isn't it? So one thing, Aryan says dedication, others grit. Oh, wow. Consistency, Muskan says nice, nice. So many people feel consistency. Wow, that's a great thing. Need to clear basics. Great. Deep has talked about something tangible, right? Quantifiable. Seriousness, consistency has got the highest votes, obviously. The story of that race between rabbit and the tortoise. So, or turtle, whatever you call it. Turtle won because it was consistent, right? Discipline and patience. Nice. Mindset. Radhe Radhe. No, not skip any marks. Time management. Discipline. Persistence. Wow. So many smart people over there. Anushka says persistence. Janvi says task management. Janani. Janani, I think you have watched my video. I talked about this, right? The people should manage tasks, not the time. Krishna. Vineet sir to hai nahi. Kashish, time management, correct strategy. Aryan says maths. As simple as it gets, right? Smart work, Kaushigi, Shrikant. Again, smart work, Shravani. Respect time. Wow. Wow. Respect time. Otherwise, it won't respect you. देवांश कंसिस्टेंसी ही तो चैलेंजिंग होता है. ऊपर से अब पता चला कि सब कुछ फेसबुक पर होगा, थोड़ा सा वरीड हो गया हूँ इसलिए ताकि तुम कहीं डाइवर्ट ना हो जाओ टेंशन को ना. हाँ, तरीके हैं उसके भी. हे रोहित, हाय. Perfect, perfect. So let's discuss about things. As I told you, 3 out of these 5 things are tangible, which can be planned because it has got a physical form, and rest 2 are intangible. A lot of people are talking about intangible aspects, except Aryan, who said maths probably. Sambhav wants to work management and have 3 years of work experience. I want to know how, if MBA is the thing, I should look forward. I'm not clear on this. Obviously, Sambhav. Obviously, you should. And if you want to discuss more about this, you can connect to me. Chalo. The first thing, let's keep it very simple and very doable. I'm not going to talk about loads of motivation, loads of stories which feel good to hear but very difficult to practice or to follow. So, sorry, I have sore throat. Delhi's weather. Okay, basics and calculation. So as you know, a lot of you must have attended that. How many of you did not attend this session, Vedic Maths? So we discussed a lot of things, and it was just part one. And I promised all the aspirants I'll be taking part two and part three also if something is left. That is one thing. Basics and calculation. That is for quants, right? Basics and calculation. Okay, Arun, that's great. So you guys can go to that, watch that session as it's recorded on our YouTube channel. And those who have not watched it, I'll just give an introduction that what things which are very exciting, kind of motivating, and kind of fun-inducing for mathematics can be there. That is Vedic maths and a lot of other things also. Vedic mathematics was developed by Swami Krishnatirath Ji Maharaj, and there is a Trachtenberg system of mathematics by a German mathematician, physicist basically, Trachtenberg, and one is Brahmaganit, developed by me. We discuss those things, and today I'll just show you something very, I'm going to teach you. The agenda is to make you understand what all five things are required, but just to give you a glimpse. Today I'll do something real cool, okay? So that how to develop observation, how to look at, how to connect observation to mathematics, okay? So one example, I'll just give you an example of this. In the topic geometry and mensuration, you need to calculate perimeter, isn't it? What is perimeter? Sum of all sides. If there are sides, in case of circle, there are no sides, it's the circumference, or we tend to calculate the area, right? Or what is area? And then volume. So these two things are for two-dimensional objects, squares, circles, rectangles, triangles, etc. And these two are for three-dimensional objects, sphere, cubes, cuboids, etc. Isn't it? Athar will talk about that as well. First thing is basics and calculations. Okay, we know this, isn't it? I'll not be teaching geometry today, but you understand this? That is what is required. That is what we do. So I'll tell you something really interesting. Okay. Now, listen to me very carefully. What we know as perimeter, see how things can be, kind of correlated, so that you never feel that you have so much to learn. You only need to learn the observation and the logic. Perimeter, what exactly is perimeter? It's a sum of all sides. So I will just compare perimeter with sum, area with the product. Is it so? Because you want to calculate the area of a square, it's side multiplied by side. Area of rectangle, length multiplied by breadth. Basically, we're multiplying two things, right? Product of two dimensions. Does that make sense, all of you? And volume is the product of three dimensions. Essentially, perimeter is a sum, area is a product, and volume is also a product. Is that right? Do you guys understand this? So instead of focusing on what perimeter, area, and volume are, let's focus on what sum and products are. Do you get this? I'm telling you the things which, these things are very obvious, but nobody talks like that. People tend to wrote on the formulae and then they try to, solve the questions. But I believe that a person who will be good in mathematics will be a person who will be able to correlate between different disciplines of mathematics, right? That's good, that's clear? Okay, you believe in it? Perfect. Now, when this universe was created, universe has a physical form, isn't it? It has planets, stars, satellites, etc., asteroids, you know that. All these things are created by molecules, atoms, etc. But let us call them a point. Can I say that? Everything that we see or visualize is made up of points. And a point is a dimensionless quantity. Is that right? Bhavya? Yes. I'm just adding up more videos to it. Engineers VA or C. Okay. Is that right? Point is the fundamental particle which creates everything. Bhul jao, squares, rectangles, circles, etc. We are human beings. We are made up of points. This is a marker made up of points. Everything you see around you is made up of points, right? Points can be arranged in different ways. So if points are arranged in single dimension, a series of points single dimension is nothing but a line. Am I right? That makes sense? Okay, Anushka. Is that right? Makes sense? It's a line. It can be a curve, isn't it? That looks good. Series of points arranged in a systematic manner can produce line. What is line? Lot of points. Point 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Lot of points. Okay. Does that make sense? So, in a way, can I say that if I'm trying to calculate the perimeter of any figure, basically I'm trying to count the number of points in one dimension. Straight line की एक ही dimension है. It has only length, no breadth or no height. Right? That's what I'm doing. And point for me can be anything. I can kind of assume that a point is of 1 millimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 meter, whatever. So let's say if my point is of 1 centimeter, and in this we have 6 points in this line, the length of this line is 6 centimeter, isn't it? एक लाइन 6 पॉइंट से बनी है, हर एक पॉइंट 1 सेंटीमीटर का था, because unit is something which we humans assume. Obviously, Himang, we can have infinite points also, but this is what, when we have definite number of points, that's the perimeter. We basically are counting the number of points, right? All of you understand that? Show me in some way, reactions or whatever. Ram, maybe, let's see. Looks good? Feels fine? Okay. So, in the similar line of thought, can I say that area, now you'll be able to understand, is nothing but there we count the number of points in 2 dimensions. I'll tell you how that works. See, 1 dimension is, let's say I'm making by vertical lines, 4 lines there, and 1 dimension is horizontal, 4 lines there. So number of points that I'm getting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 points. So can I say that the area of this square made by yellow ink is 16 square units? It can be square centimeters, square feet, square meter, or whatever. Do you understand this? Anushka, we are learning what 5 points are required before preparing for CAT. That looks good? All of you getting it? We are counting number of points, right? Aryan, is that so? I'll ask someone to, switch off the ads. Okay. So, 4 points vertical, 4 points horizontal, 4 into 4 is 16. If you pay attention, that is the area of square. Area of क्या होता है? Side multiplied by side, isn't it? Looks good. Similarly, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines like this, and 1, 2, 3 lines like this, in this case, how many points have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can I say that the area of this rectangle made by yellow ink is 15 square units? How do I get that? 3 multiplied by 5. And that is the area of rectangle, length multiplied by breadth. So now you understand, whenever we are trying to create the formulae for be it perimeter or area, we are basically trying to count the number of points. That's it. Right? All of you got that? It's simple, but the way of looking at it has changed now. Essentially, we are counting number of points and nothing else. In the similar line of thought, now can you imagine how volume is calculated? Who will tell me? That's in 3 dimensions, right? No, no, boss baby, it must be disabled. So, now 3 dimensions, I cannot show 3 dimensions. But can you imagine, what if, now this is a grid, right, of 15 square units. Sunny, can you disable the ads? So if I put a similar grid over it, okay, over this board, I cannot show you that because it's 3 dimensions. It's going out of the board. So 15, this, which you can see, and 15 over it once more. So would I have 15 into 2, that is 30? 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. In a way, I'm making a cuboid, putting a similar thing over this, right? Got it, everyone? The ad is being disabled. Within a minute, it will be done. Don't worry. But did you get this? Now, I would like you to think about an experiment. Probably you can do it on your own. If you have a chudi or a bangle or a kada in your hand, just take it out and see what happens. So let's say this is the bangle that you have, and you must have done it rough time. In this bangle, there are, let's say, the circumference is, for example, A units, okay? A can be 5, 6, and whatever. A units, there are A points like this. Now, if you take it, फिर से बता रहा हूँ मैं. If you take this kada with you, and you kind of move it like this quickly, very quick, very quick. After a few seconds, you'll be able to see that you have made a cylinder in the air. Is that so? Have you done that? So I have a cap here. See, just a cap. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. A green cap. I move it like this. See, can you visualize, can you actually, is it visible? I move it very fast. My hands are aching now. A green cylinder being made. Now you get it? Ahan support team can do that. You see the green this cylinder? So on this, if I'm putting, let's say I am putting similar circles B times, B number of times. So basically, this A multiplied by B will be giving us the area of that cylinder. Is that clear? That happens. So essentially, we are counting number of points in 2 dimensions. Single dimension, जो ऊपर गया तो एक और dimension आ गया. All of you got that. So let us try to do something really cool. In the olden days, there's a technique to calculate the product. So till now, we have established one fact, be it area or be it volume, we are basically trying to multiply things, isn't it? For perimeter, we are adding up number of points. We are calculating number of points in whatever, be it perimeter, be it area, be it volume, but perimeter is sum, area is product, and volume is also product. All of us understand that. Hemang, yes. Now, having said that, let us try to understand one thing. If I want to multiply 2 into 2, all of you know it's 4. You know that, right? If I make a sign language, it was used by ancient Japanese. So let's say this one line represents 1, 2 lines represent 2, this 2 is this, and this 2 by another set of lines which are at 90 degrees. Now we can look at this and count the number of points of intersection. So this is very important. This, we have 3 areas. This has 1 point of intersection. Okay, इसे छोड़ दो अभी. Basically, what I'm trying to show over here is, which are already shown earlier, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay, it's as easy. It's very easy to understand. Now, let us use it for 2-digit numbers, and that will be the real thing. I want to multiply 11 and 12 using this technique. Either I can draw 11 lines and 12 lines, but let us make it quick. 1 is 11. For 12, I am doing this 1 and 2 lines, 2 closed lines. So this is representing 12. Do you get that? You can draw 11 lines like this, 12 like this, and try to count the number of points. That will take a lot of time. But if I take 1 and 1, 11, or 12 ke liye 1 line here and 2 closed lines. Let's say that is our sign language to represent 11 and 12. And I want to multiply. So when we multiply, what exactly is happening? Here we have 1 and 2 points. Here we have, in this middle area, 1, 2, and 3 points. Here we have exactly 1 point. 1, 3, 2, is that the answer? Absolutely. That is the correct answer. So absorb this for 20 seconds. Just for 12 Soham. 12, 1 and 2. Just for creating a new system of calculation without using the numbers, just by using the lines. So now can I say, and you must have read that as children, as young kids, that a point is nothing but intersection of 2 or more lines, right? Intersection of 2 or more lines. Karuna, yeah, I'll give you other examples as well. But is that true? Can I say that? That a point is made by intersection of 2 lines? And can I also say that intersection in geometry actually is product in numbers, in number system? I'll give more examples, obviously. But point of intersection is same as multiplication in basic arithmetic. Right? Let's take one more example. If I want to multiply 21 and 12. For 21, let's have 2 closed lines that represent 2 and 1 away from it. 2, 1. This 21. Okay. Hemang. No. There's no need doing it. I'm not saying that you have to follow it. I'm just saying this, that you need, I'm giving you a correlation. I'm trying to make you visualize that how areas, volumes, and how different disciplines of mathematics can be combined by understanding basics. The basics, right? Okay? I'm trying to make you visualize more and more. 21 and for 12, 1 here and 2 closely. Once we have done that, Here we have 2 points, right? Here we have how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we have 2 points. 2, 5, 2. Is that the answer? You can check it out. That is the answer. Hey Aditya, I don't use shampoo, bro. Getting it, all of you? What I am trying to tell you, the hidden meaning of this entire thing is what? Is that product and point of intersection are the same thing. Just that when I say point of intersection, it's geometry. When I say product, it's basic arithmetic. Cool. Got it, everyone? Peter Florence says, 2432. This can be done, just have to draw a lot of lines. For 24, this is 2. For 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For 32, 1, 2, 3, and 2 is this. Okay, just count the number of points. Okay, the correct answer. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Here how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. 6, 16, 8. Obviously, there should be one digit, 1 will be carried forward. So 1 plus 6 is 7, 7, 6, 8 must be the correct answer. You can check that out. Okay, Shivani. Yeah, I'll use 3 digit also. Don't worry on that. Getting it, everyone? By the way, it's not that this is the right way to calculate things. This is quick, this is accurate. The problem is, you start doing it, a lot of pen, paper, everything will be wasted, right? देखो रितिका बोल रही 748. रितिका तुम्हें लगता है कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा? कर पाऊंगा. Obviously 9 लाइन खींचूंगा तो यहाँ बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा, तो जगह नहीं मेरे पास करने के लिए. This can be done. It is not a speed calculation technique that you will follow. Otherwise, you will waste a lot of paper and pen. It's not eco-friendly, isn't it? ज़्यादा पेपर यूज करोगे, बहुत सारे पेड़ काटने पड़ेंगे. And that is the reason we don't use it. But this absolutely shows you the basics or the hidden meaning of mathematical calculations. That's it, right? Okay. नेहा ने अच्छा सवाल पूछा. What if it is 101 and 203? Very good. That's a good question. The question that I want to, the real questions are this. Okay, so 103. Now, how to represent 0? By 0 कैसे represent कर लेंगे? Himang, exactly. That's a main thing. 1, for 0, we don't have anything but 0, right? Let me use a dotted line. This will be representing 0. 101 for 203. This is 2. 0. And this thing is 3. Clear? Now we will be having how many points? How many areas? This is one area. Is that cool? This is another area. This is third. This one. And this one. Let's count the number of points. 1, 2, 3 points here. Here we have 0 points. Dotted line से 0 बन रहा है. We have 1, 2, dotted is 0, 3, 4, 5. Here we have 5. Dotted line यहाँ पे नहीं count होगा, यहाँ भी नहीं. 0, 1, 2. So answer is 2, 0, 5, 0, 3. Does that work? एग्जाम में नहीं करना है ये. मैंने पहले बोल दिया कि ये स्पीड कैलकुलेशन तरीका यूज़ नहीं करना. ये मैं आपको दिखाना चाह रहा हूँ, आपके अंदर की ऑब्जर्वेशन और इमेजिनेशन बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. Is that clear now? Got it, everyone? I'll wait for a few seconds. Everybody tell me. Is this clear? Great. So this is giving you enough insight into how sum and product can be transformed to perimeter areas and volumes. That's the thing. And I can even, do some algebra in it, but that won't be basic. These are the kind of basics that you need to understand. So in this basic, we'll have a lot of things. I told you, Vedic maths, notation has been done. We'll be having part 2 as well. Okay? Then the observation that I showed you right now. You will just take a few examples, try to observe more and more, and you'll be able to understand. Okay? Then multiplication tables from 1 to 25, cubes till from 1 to 15, squares till 1 to 25. ये मैंने homework पहले भी दिया था. And tell me how many have done it, and those who haven't done it, but tell me in the next 5 days you would have gone through all of it, and once you have gone through all of it, I'll be taking the part 2 of Vedic math. Okay, I'll be connected with you. So you guys have to. Ashish, I teach everything. कोई बात नहीं. But I like algebra a lot. Pankaj on both the platforms. Himank, when you will practice all of it, this will automatically this will improve. When you try to calculate of things, automatically this will improve. That is the first thing. That is the first thing that you need to do. So promise me everyone and tell me, I promise. इतना लिख दो कि अगले हफ्ते तक ये आप पूरा कर लोगे. And then I'll be coming up with Vedic Math Part 2. Is that a promise? If you promise me, I'll be promising you as well. Great. Second thing. So the first thing was all about mathematical part, the tangible part of it. As I told you earlier, there will be 3 parts, tangible, and 2 will be intangible. Okay? So here it is solving puzzles. There are 2 books that I will recommend to you. This is one. I talked about this in the previous class as well. And okay, I had sent the link earlier, but a lot of people have joined in afterwards, and they wanted the link to it. So remind me once, Anushka, please remind me once that I need to, upload this link again in the group, and I will send it across to all of you. This book, George J. Summers, it has small puzzles. No need to do everything, but if you get time, let's say you are traveling in a metro or wherever, if you get some time, just open it and try to solve puzzles. They are small puzzles. This will, obviously, LRDI के puzzles इससे बहुत difficult होंगे, but this will be enough to clear the basics of logic. No reason you are not late. And this is just a poster. The book of Shakuntala Devi will be, just write that. I'll be sharing this as well. Puzzles to puzzle you. Okay? This is the name of the book. I'll be sending both these books to you guys in the PDF format. And if you don't like the PDF, you can anyway buy it. Okay? Pankaj, these books are for developing the logical reasoning part. Obviously, these puzzles would not be coming in CAT, but they will be giving you enough insights into how to start thinking logically. All right. In addition to this, there's an app on iOS, Android, everywhere, also website. It's called sudoku.com. Okay. Just download that app, or maybe you can go on the website and try to solve a few sudokus whenever you have free time. Instead of watching those reels and those irrelevant videos of Elvish Yadav and people like that, you can just go to some Sudoku, and there are timers given to this. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depending on what level of Sudoku do you want to solve and how much time do you want to give to it. So you can just keep on doing this whenever you have free time. Clear? नेहा, जो यहाँ पे WhatsApp ग्रुप का लिंक है ना, वहाँ पे सब ज्वाइन कर ही चुके तुम लोग, तो उसी में मैं ये लिंक डाल दूंगा, and that will be redirecting to you to the Facebook group of iQuanta, and there you can download it. Clear? So start from easy puzzles, then move on to moderate puzzles, then to difficult puzzles. Do these things, all of this, in just first 1 month. Afterwards, don't do it, because then you'll be doing a lot of difficult things of CAT. Is that clear? But still, if you keep on doing it throughout the year, if you get some time, you can do it. Solving puzzles. अच्छा एक बात पता है? I'll tell you something which probably you won't believe. You have to believe, because there was a question this year in CAT 2024. Have you seen the paper of it? LRDI में एक क्वेश्चन आया था जो थोड़ा बहुत सुडोकू पे ही बेस्ड था, मतलब एग्जैक्ट सुडोकू नहीं था, but if people have done sudoku, it would have helped them a lot. Have you seen that question? Grand marble and tiles, there are no higher maths questions in CAT. Have you seen that? Tell me. No. There is a question based on somehow, an extrapolation of a Sudoku sort of thing. काफ़ी, और पता है ये एक बताऊँ, लास्ट टाइम मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को बोला था ये करो, some did it, some did not. They thought there's so much to do in CAT. CAT is very difficult, है ना? Why would you do Sudoku? Everybody says that, they are stupid and whatever. And you know what happened in the end? All of them told me, sir, we were really sorry that we did not listen to you. We didn't solve Sudoku. We are really sorry for that. The people who solved Sudokus got that question correct. Okay, so what I'm telling, you need to do that. Cool. Now, coming to, so this is also tangible aspect, isn't it? The first, second point are tangible. Coming to third point, regular reading. Regular reading. By the way, there is, if you go to the iQuanta website, the free resource of reading, this is how it looks like. So you go to the website, click on this, 250 reading articles, genre-wise by iQuanta. So we have different genre, philosophy, psychology. This is free material. All of you can go there. Philosophy, psychology, health, humanity, culture, society, biology, technology. I know what you can not just read this, you can also solve them as mocks. See, there are a number of questions and time minutes you can take test and also analyze. You can take the test again and again. There's an option of retesting also. The reading articles, and based on those articles, we have created some questions. There's a free resource. You can just go there. By the way, in addition to that, what you need to read. See, first is articles. From what sources? Aeon, Smithsonian, okay, Aeon, Smithsonian, Medium. There are multiple others, but I think you should be reading articles from these. When to read that? When to read that? So normally it happens when you wake up in the morning, you're really fresh. In the morning you just look at your phone, scroll down your phone, isn't it? You do that. You do that, right? Okay? So, you keep on scrolling, looking at messages that your friends must have sent you. You might be part of different WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups. At that time, you can do one thing. You can just, kind of go to these websites, any of them, and try to read one article in the morning. You're brushing your teeth or maybe doing whatever, right? So you can just do that. Clear? Articles. Second is editorials from The Hindu. That's a newspaper, right? You can take the even the app of it or the online version of it. All right. Great, Ayushman. Great. After that, you can read Boss Baby. Yes, it's Gagar Mein Sagar. Obviously, I told you The Hindu. Then Business Standard, you can choose anything, or kind of you can just keep on repeating. Economic Times. Why I'm focusing on this, I'll tell you why. Economic Times, and sometimes you can also read the editorials of Indian Express. Okay. See, the thing is, this Eon is majorly about psychology, philosophy, and culture-related essays. You'll get this. Here you might get some scientific journals as well, scientific articles. Here, the Hindu, you will get socio-political things to read. All right. These two are obviously for business and economics. Are you getting it? Depends on how much time do you have, but I believe in one thing, that you do not have to read everything every day. Okay? You get that? You just can, you kind of, on Sunday you can do Eon, then Monday Smithsonian, and so on. Just keep on doing it. One article in one day, right? Clear? Editorials. So I hope you're noting these things down. Yes or no? Articles and editorials. Noted? Yeah. Okay. And in Eon, there are essays as well, not just articles. Okay, so you can just read this one day at a time. Okay, now the next thing is books. Books. Because you have 11 months, so I can recommend you, as I told you, the reading club. We haven't started it yet, but we'll be starting it. Reading club. The idea is that I'll be sending you one book as a PDF every fortnight. What's a fortnight? 15 days, right? So you'll have to finish this book in 15 days, and once you finish it, I will personally take an RC, 1 or 2 RC sets based on what you have read. So this will be extra. Apart from your live classes, this is something which I'll take extra. Are you interested in this? That is something which I want to start, in addition to whatever else we do. Clear? One book as a PDF every fortnight, 15 days, and RC sets. That is what I will do. I hope you will like it, because now there'll be one thing that all of you would have read. You know the source. This is a source that you know already, and based on that, because I have also read that book. In fact, even I will read some books with you guys and create an RC. This will be doing for, let's say, so basically I want to finish up with 5 to 6 books, okay? And based on them, we can have RC sessions. Coming to fourth one, which probably hardly any people, kind of recommend that. Movies. This reading club, Gayatri, I'll have to get started. I haven't started the reading club. Once I start that, I'll be putting the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, don't worry. Movies. Who recommends movies? People say कि movie देखना बंद कर दो, series देखना बंद कर दो, but I don't say it. Movies actually make you learn a lot. ठीक है? Movies. Here also, so every fortnight, again, this will be done fortnightly. All right. Fortnightly, I'll be doing an kind of an RC. This RC would be having one from the book, one from the movie. RC sets. All right. But I can recommend you weekly movies to watch. This week, if you get the access to it, just watch the movie Note it down. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Okay? That's Railroad to Billions. Karuna, you can't see that? Okay, I'll ask someone to post a link in the WhatsApp group itself. If you have watched it already, then you can watch a movie called Mr. Nobody. I'll recommend you the movies which people have rarely watched. Obviously, Interstellar, Matrix, they are great movies, Gladiator, but you must have watched it. So, इन दोनों को अभी recommend कर देते हैं for this entire 2 weeks. Okay? जो मिल जाए देख लेना इन दोनों में से. Is that clear? एक और बोल देता हूँ मैं, चलो. The Man from Earth. Let's do Man from Earth first of all. इस वीक का ये target. All of you will watch that, and you can find it on YouTube, free. The Man from Earth, just a 1 hour movie, and this will blow your mind, and you will be, totally, your entire brain would stop braining. Okay, that is a mind-bending movie. Is that clear? All of you, let's watch this, The Man from Earth. It's an independent movie made by independent directors and actors. चलो, 3 चीजें हो गई कैसी? Tangible. These things can be done. Coming to 4th one. Following the process. The process, obviously I told you certain things in the process. So the process that we do goes like this. It's a 7-step process in which step 1, the people who must have joined the iQuanta's paid course must have gone through it. Those who have not, then you can just look at it, what happens exactly. Step 1, the moment you enroll, you get 2 modules. 2 modules. One is Engineers VARC, other is Non-Engineers QA. So this was made for a simple reason that a lot of people, mostly, in India, we tend to speak in English, we tend to understand things, but probably if there's a question asked on English language, we might be stuck. So Engineers VARC is made for people who believe that they're not great in the language. So here there are 50 different RC sets on which we have 4 questions each. Okay, 4 questions each, and you will be answering that. We also explain in video that how we arrive to this particular option, and also which options can be rejected, eliminated, etc. Okay. Also, this will be having glossary. That is the meaning of the words. So one RC would be of 350 to 400 words. Okay, and glossary will be close to 50 to 60 words that I have added in whatever I have recorded. In one RC, I even did 108 words. Think about that. So if you just go through this, your vocabulary will improve by at least 1,000 words. Okay? Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Anushka, great thing. The good doctor. That's good. Okay, non-engineers QA. There might be some people who are commerce graduates. They are not engineers. They have not done anything in mathematics or maybe economics or finance. So these guys must have forgotten mathematics, isn't it? Some people must have quit mathematics after class 10th, thinking that, okay, maths khatam ho jayega, ab hum chill kar lenge, bina maths ke to hum zinda reh lenge. Okay, a lot of people say that. When I shifted from class 10 to 11, a lot of my friends, they were like so happy. Aaj math ka matlab maut. So they were like, when people say maths ka period aane wala hai, they said maut ka period aane wala hai, and they quit mathematics. I know what? My own classmates, they got trained by me for CAT afterwards. They were like, shit, we were so wrong in thinking that. So people who have quit mathematics, I tell you what, mathematics is not going to quit you. Okay, you hate mathematics, that's okay, but mathematics loves you. It will be with you everywhere. Okay, you can't escape that. But no problem. My intention is that your mood from this emoji should be going to this within 3 months. Because the kind of mathematics which has been done in your schools or the entire curriculum was boring mathematics, because the entire thing was, okay, you learn these formulae, based on them do these questions, and once you solve some people solved them the questions and they topped, some people did not solve it, they did not top, and they were like, okay, let's leave mathematics. The problem was, if you remember, in the first slide when I began the session, I did not teach you mathematics in a very conventional way, isn't it? There was so much visualization, so much fun was happening. And that is the reason that people kind of, connect to it. And somebody, Himank, just said that. Thank you, Himank, for saying that. Right? So, because I have seen mathematics in a different way altogether, based on observation. I'll give you an idea. Today, okay, remind me that I'm going to show you something really great today. Okay? Just remind me once. तो वो सब करते करते तो इसलिए this has been made, which is curated by Kamal sir. This is Kamal Lohia sir. Engineers BRC was done by me and Vikrant sir. So this has 6th to 10th NCERT mathematical aspects in bite-sized videos. Okay, step 2 is live classes. That is 7 to 9 p.m., which a lot of you must have attended already. We come in front of you, we discuss one topic, questions, etc. Step 3 is application classes. Happens from 10 p.m. to 000 hours, 12 midnight, in which what we had in live classes will be practiced here. This happens 4 days a week. This will happen 6 days a week. Step 4, once you have finished this, you can go to dashboard assignments, because you'll be practicing. You need practice also. You can do that. Step 4, this is self-paced. You can do it on your own. Step 5 will be practice session by mentor. Here, they will not be visible to you, but on Facebook group, we'll be sending you questions and the answers. Step 6 will be, once you have done this, there will be 50 CAT level questions on the same topic. Step 7 will be CAT level marathon. Okay, that is the 7-step process. And also, all of you, just remind me that I need to tell you something really exciting today. Great, Karuna. आदित्य तुम्हें क्या हो गया है? Okay, chalo, let's go ahead. Point number 5, that is motivating yourself, which a lot of people are talking about. When I asked you to give me some points, people were talking about consistency, great, determination, etc., 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 etc. Atharv, I'll answer your question in this slide itself. Okay. So what happened? Once upon a time, there was a ship. Okay. Ship lag nahi raha dekhne mein. Let me make a ship. Okay. There was a ship. All right. The ship was like this. So this is sails, and some people were, sailing on it. A lot of people are sailing on it. And they were traveling. In the ship, they're exploring. They're exploring the world. They were in search of, wisdom. Search of wisdom. There are some people who were searching wisdom, and they came to a man who was wise. Okay? Right? मनीष क्या हो गया? टॉपिक पर आओ मतलब? Which topic? One-by-one mentorship नहीं होता. Manish, can you please tell me what you mean by topic? How to start, or basically get observation and developed as it is this. Application class का repeat थोड़ा करेंगे. So हम, yeah. Front speed of a new batch? No, they've not started. Okay. Application classes, let's say we have finished time, speed and distance in the step 2, it is live classes, okay? Time, speed, distance is a huge topic. So based on that, the application classes in which we're showing some conceptual videos, and based on those videos there will be questions, easy, moderate and hard questions, in which all the students of iQuanta, they kind of, have a healthy competition. They have a healthy competition and they'll answering the questions. It's like who answers first. There's a kind of real competition which makes you, keeps you motivated that you're actually competing with a lot of people. That is what application classes are all about. ठीक है. Sharmili, yeah, obviously, I can do that. और ये मनीष मुझे ना ऐसे हैकल मत किया करो यार, I don't like it, I'm a very innocent person by heart, but very intelligent by mind. And that's a very, drastic combination. Innocent with heart, intelligent from mind. So, you can just ask questions which can be answered. I am on the topic, obviously. ठीक है ना? Okay. Now, so what happened? These guys, they went to, a person who was very wise. The person is sitting over here. Let's say this is the person. He is wise, तो इसके ऊपर मैंने halo बना दिया. Okay? So they came to him and they asked, okay, hey wise man, can you can you teach us wisdom? Can you teach us wisdom? He said, okay, let's explore the world. The entire wisdom lies in the observation and exploration. Okay, so let's explore the world. And then they set on a voyage. You know what's a voyage? Voyage. Basically, when people have an expedition, a tour, a trip on sea, that is voyage. They kept on going, and in between, unfortunately, their ship got destroyed. Ship got destroyed, due to thunderstorms. Okay, the thunderstorms everywhere. Ship got destroyed. These guys reached an island. That's an island, okay? Reached an island, and on that island, they lived for some time, and they wanted to, just go out. So they were marooned on the island. All right. Aditya, मैं तुमको भी इंटेलिजेंट बोलता हूँ, तुम सुनते नहीं हो. I told this, so many intelligent people are there who are answering this. All of us are intelligent, right? That's why we are doing something. We're determined, all of us, to crack cat. That comes from intelligence only. Stupid and fools cannot do that, right? You know that. Asking me what kind of underwear I wear, that's not the right thing to ask. I've been kind of ignoring you again and again. Do not push me to go beyond my ethical limits, okay? Well, so these guys came here and then they were like, okay, how do we go back? We are marooned on this island. We are left over. How to go back? And at that time, this is the kind of wisdom that people, wisdom is not just taught. It is experienced, right? So this man, the wise man, he told these people that, you can do one thing. There are two options with you. First, that I can make a boat, few boats or a ship, and all of us can go back. That is one way. Okay? I'll make a ship. And the other is, I would just guide you if you start making a ship. All right. So these people, they were like, okay, this man is wise. Probably if he makes a ship, we can obviously go there. A lot of people choose for this option. What would you choose? Tell me. What would you choose? Would you choose that this wise man should make a ship and all of you can go and learn wisdom elsewhere? Or would you try to make the ship on your own and get a guidance? Obviously, this will take only 3 days and this might take even 30 days. What will you choose? There is the, that is the, the answer lies in this question. Guide will take a lot of time. Everybody has chosen guide. Aryan, exactly. Very good. Aryan actually gives very intelligent answers. Earlier also he said mathematics, a tangible part of it. Now it says because I can make again if needed, right? Probably you will become that guide in future, isn't it? So, some people chose this, some people chose this. The mentor said, because if I start making a ship, then this will be wasted, so let's all of you try to create ship on your own. Then you know what happened? Let's say there were like 50 people, and they started looking at the observing everything, and one day one person said, okay, I saw a leaf, floating on the water with an ant on it. Probably if we also have something like that, we can float on water. What can be done? Then there was a log of wood. They tried to, they got a log of wood and tried to make a cut in this, and sat there and tried to flow. So log of wood, it was not stable. It was unstable. This person, it was, so basically, this was not done. It was not perfect shape. So ultimately, after some time of practicing, they came to understand that any ship which will be of this shape will be the best one, because this will follow the principles of buoyancy. If you remember that, for the buoyancy, Bernoulli's principle, it will be streamlined. Now, to strengthen it, we need to use lot of logs so that friction is there. I won't go into physics. If I start explaining this one, you will start creating a boat. Okay, so it should not be just one log of wood, because it will be brittle. If you have multiple logs of woods, then in the winter or the summer, even if they expand or contract, ship won't be broken. Point number one. Point number two, if multiple things are there, the friction will allow friction will actually give the strength to it. So if you have experienced this, there is a, if you pick a book, okay, two books, and you kind of arrange two books like this, that you open this page of first book and this page second book, then third, keep on piling up. And if it is like 20 to 30 pages, after that, whatever strength you use, you cannot take the books apart. You know why? Because every page has its own friction, and when it's combined, it makes a lot of strength. So these things will be learned by these people, and one after that they will fail. Automatically there will be groups, there will be leaders. Leaders will be formed automatically. The people who will be coordinators, people who will be strategists. So this is how this entire thing is MBA, isn't it? What's MBA? MBA prepares you for different kind of roles. Some people can become leaders, some can become explorers, some can become strategists, some can become analysts, some can, engineers, some can become manufacturers. So in this only 50 people, there are 5 different streams, and there can be some people who will be HRs also, because these people also need some kind of, empathy, some kind of training. This is what business administration is all about. This story gives enough idea. So a guide, a mentor, a wise man who will just let you do the things your own way just by giving you a guiding path would be the best guide, and that with the best kind of pedagogy that one can follow, be it a coaching institute, be it a college, be it whatever. Because if I keep on spoon feeding you, you won't be able to learn anything. That's the reason that I give you logic and give you some time. I could have taken Vedic Maths Part 2 right now, but I did not. I wanted you to absorb the information, work on it on your own, come up with different kind of insights, with different kind of hurdles which you might be facing. After that, you'll be totally prepared for it. Then I'll be giving you the next path. I have walked that path many times. And after every step, I'll be giving you one guidance, one at a time, so that you prepared first stage, second, third, fourth, and so on. So that is the motivation that you need to know, that is start acting. The first act that you can take is that follow a wise man, follow a mentor. And that's the reason why self-study in CAT universally, or any kind of exam, it is something which can be done in a way, but it is very disturbing, and it's not proper, it's not strategic, it's not process driven. So I think having a mentor, and that too a wise mentor, will be the best idea. So that is all about today's session. I hope you understood that, and I hope you also realize that how any business organization is made, okay, and also how different kind of people, how division of work is done, how we have experts in different fields, okay, and what should be done to actually prepare for anything in life, not just CAT. Clear? All of you got that? Great, Srijan. Oh yes, Himank, that exciting thing. Devansh, yeah, he takes the application classes. Also, I'll tell you one thing that you can, learn, that people should wear their attitude. When I say I'm intelligent, I feel like I'm intelligent, and it helps me in becoming intelligent. You should also say that out loud. When people say, okay, hide your feelings and what your plans are from people, I do the opposite. I just tell them that's what I'm going to do. I know what it reminds me again and again that I have to do it, complete it, finish it. That is what you should be. You're very proud, You should be like Spartans. You should be like fucking terrorists, that you are so much determined that you need to do that. You can just tear your chest to show how much, just like Lord Hanuman, that how much he loved Lord Ram and Sita Mata. Okay, that is the kind of determination. You're out loud, you can shout in the entire universe that this is what you want to do, and you will do that. That is manifestation. Do that. That's going to happen. It is metaphysical, and there are scientific explanations to that as well, which we'll be talking about later. But before that, the interesting thing, when I told you that how observation has helped me in understanding mathematics. Okay. Yeah. Hit some likes here. Okay. Have you ever given it a thought that certain things are more beautiful than others? Or thought about beauty. What is beauty? What exactly is beauty? Can beauty be quantified? Is it tangible? We have certain notions of beauty, isn't it? We always think that a person who has large eyes, a sharp pointed nose, thin and small lips looks beautiful, isn't it? Sharmili, yes, I'll tell that as well. Yeah, Ayushman, exactly. That is metaphorical. Well, thanks for saying that. Beauty. Can I quantify beauty? Can I calculate beauty? Obviously, all of us might be liking some people or disliking some people, but there are certain faces, if we don't know them, we say that this face is beautiful, isn't it? All of us say, Aishwarya Rai is beautiful. All of us feel Brad Pitt is handsome. Isn't it? It's there. It's there. Right. How exactly do all humans have some kind of more or less similar thoughts on beauty? Who has made these definitions? And if it is made, there must be some kind of learning, some kind of scientific thought also, which a lot of humans don't know about, but that's the reality. If you look at the beauty, it's also quantitative. Ayushman. Aishwarya Rai would look beautiful to everyone, isn't it? That's the face of a human. Now, horizontally speaking, let this distance be between the eyes, center of the eyes, let that be B, and let the distance, tip of the ears, be A. If this ratio A by B is close to 1.618, the face will look horizontally symmetrical and beautiful. 1.618. All right, horizontally speaking. Vertically, from the eyes to the tip of the nose, let this be B, all right? And from tip of the nose to the chin, let that be A. They should follow this ratio, that is vertical symmetry. So if people can have different ratios. Those who have ratios close to this would look more beautiful to us. This is there. Now this has been, somehow imbibed. It's hardwired in the minds of people, minds of human brains, right? Don't you think everyone is a mathematician? You guys, feel excited when you are able to calculate the square of 512 in 3 seconds. Don't you see that inner strength that you have, that your mind can calculate this ratio so quickly that you instantly tell that this face is beautiful or not? Nanoseconds में calculate हो रहा है. It's hardwired inside us. Do you understand that? Right? Similarly, for the body symmetry, if someone stands like this from the head to the shoulders, this is B. From shoulders to the tip of the feet, that's A. According to this, Arnold Schwarzenegger among males has the best, most beautiful body. Do you understand this part? That you guys are already calculating everything. ऐसा कौन है जो समझ लेता कौन खूबसूरत है कौन नहीं है? Everybody feels that this is beautiful. You know what you're doing? You are basically calculating things in probably 10 to the power minus I don't know how many seconds. Right? And the universe is expanding in a spiral. You know that, right? Even our Milky Way, galaxy, everything. Spiral. So if you calculate the distance between two limbs of spiral, and this is, let's say, B, this is A, this A by B is exactly 1.618, exactly, in between two spirals. Getting it? Right? Not just that. In the seed pod of sunflower, if you've seen that, there's seeds, and they follow a spiral. It's exactly equal to 1.618. In the shells of this snail, जिसे हम शंख बोलते हैं, the same thing is followed. Not just that. The Fibonacci sequence, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, sum of any two numbers is the third number. If you keep on calculating the ratio of any number to its preceding number, this ratio, if you go infinitely, this ratio would tend towards 1.618. Fibonacci sequence is also derived from biology. People think biology and maths are two different things. I think they are same. Biology and mathematics are same. They are same. In fact, all the mathematical patterns have been derived from biology. And that's how mathematics came into existence. Mathematics was a language. It's a language which God has used to create the entire universe. Clear? And mathematicians are the people who are nothing but the language experts of mathematics. Maths is an art. It's not a science. So saying this, you should be understanding this part, that you should realize it's an art. And because it's an art, it's actually fun to learn. And make sure that you feel throughout the year that you feel that mathematics is actually an art. It's not science. Clear? Thanks, Aditya, for saying that. Okay. There's much more to golden ratios. This ratio is called golden ratio. And in the algebra class, I will give you a question in quadratic equation जिसका आंसर यही आ जाएगा 1.618. All right. Aditya, who is Amit sir? Mona Lisa painting, boss will be exactly. But he absolutely, you should participate there. All right then. Okay, so that is all. Just trust the process, just feel that it's an art, and all of you will be artists soon. There's science to it, I'll explain that whenever it comes. Himank, nobody knows what the reason is. And you know what? You must have seen people who are much into mathematics and science. They are atheists. They don't believe in God. But I believe in God for one simple reason. Because we have this ratio, 1.618 golden ratio. Somebody must have done it. Be it nature, be it God, Bhagwan, Allah, whatever you can call it. I think God exists because we have a mathematical ratio which is everywhere. We don't know the reason yet, but it's there. So there is a creator. Okay, so having said that, let's end this session. We'll meet again. All right. Bye, everyone. Shivani, okay. Saklin, yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, PDFs, yes. Peter, I still have to make the group. I'll make that and paste it across. Yes, Himank, I'll do that as well.